Next category, it's new to this season, unpleasant predicaments. All throughout life, we go through predicaments that are unpleasant, and it helps grow us and shape us and form us, but we like to look at the humorous side to see, look back and see how we grew from it or what occurs and what takes place and how do we view our history. Predicament number one, can you name or give us an anecdote on a predicament with old people in general? So I'm talking maybe somebody, I say 80 and up is old.
I'm a caregiver.
Okay, so you gotta hit me with one, G. I know you have.
I love my grandmother. She's 98 years old.
Wow!
And she's just one of the sweetest, smartest, most dignified women I've ever met. Just a strong, wonderful, beautiful role model.
And you still have her. 98.
Of a black woman. 98.
Yes.
Still sharp.
Absolutely.
Sharp as a tack, but they
Uh-oh.
can't hear anything, so you have to repeat yourself over and over, and you have to like yell sometimes in order for them to hear you.
And then you go too loud, and it's like, don't you yell at me. And it's
I wasn't yelling.
I like that. Let's go to Patrice. Patrice, what is a predicament with old people?
I would say I was once in the waitressing world, in restaurant world.
Yes.
And getting them to listen to the questions you're asking them about food, and then them remembering what they ordered. So you bring the plate and they're like, that's not mine. You're like,
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
My grandma watches this show. I love you, Grandma, but you do that, Grandma. Grandma, I try to help you too. I'm like, Grandma, no, you did order the great coupons. Ron, let's go to you, Mama. That's good. Patrice.
Okay. So thinking back, my grandmother, rest in peace, she had diabetes really bad, right? But she loved sweets. She loved alcohol. You know, gin and juice was her, that was her.
Well,
so having to like kind of police that, you know, gets
That's tough. And that is unpleasant because you gotta listen to your grandma. You can't tell her, no, Grandma, you ain't having these cookies, but you love her and you want to take care of her.
Exactly.
You can't. Now that's tough.
And then they're like, I'm grown. Don't be telling me what I can and cannot have and can and cannot do.
It's looking out for you.
Right.
I love
It's hard to make that
it's
balance.
hard to make a balance. And I don't even know if it's
and
possible.
not disrespect them. Don't you
I can't
disrespect me in my
grandma.
house? And it's like,
Even aunts and uncles, but
go get the switch.
I'm gonna let you beat me. That's a good point. That's a good point. I like what Gia said when you can barely hear them, and it's also, because poor hearing, deafness comes on into a sort, but then also when they just don't remember, like Patrice said. So it's like a few seconds later, you just asked me, how's your day? Then you ask me again, how's your day? It's like, do you really care that much, or do you just not remember? But I can't put them in check. I can't.
There's
put
memory loss.
It's
There's
good,
hearing
Grandma.
loss.
There's a lot of losses.
Loss
But
of
then
freedom.
you also gain, I think, just a sweet
wisdom,
course.
love, and affection.
But will they forget the wisdom, or is it allowed?
No, because they'll remember stories from way back, things that they've been through, hardships that they've overcome, and they don't want you to make those same mistakes or have those same unpleasant experiences or predicaments.
That's good.
So they pass that down to you because they'll remember those things with such
They do, and that's
clarity.
the blessing. That's what they need to remember. They may remember what they may forget what they ate for breakfast, but they'll remember
40
stuff in
years ago.
1902.
Right.
Civil War. Let's go to the next predicament. Your unpleasant predicament in a car. And we've all had unpleasant predicaments in a car. I won't go too deep, but just getting rear-ended over and over. I've been rear-ended like 8 times. Why? Why don't y'all pay attention?
Like,
why?
get off your
Smartphone.
phone.
Alexa.
Well, let's talk about
Siri.
because DUI, driving under the influence, doesn't have to be. This is an influence. Mainly if you're an influencer.
And it's a drug too.
Okay.
And it's even worse when you drive a Prius. I don't like Prius drivers.
Yeah, see? Because they're all Ubering and
So do the
Profiling
self-driving
now.
Teslas, do those like look out then? That's a good question,
That's
right?
a good question.
Yeah.
I
Like, was
how
it
they
gonna
live
swerve
there.
out the way?
Tesla's nice.
Yeah, but Tesla drivers have their stigma too.
Yeah, they
the
do.
bozo. Let's start with Ron. Ron, what is your most unpleasant predicament in a car?
All right, it could be one or the other, right? Say you're driving with somebody, right? Say you're on a date even, right?
Yeah.
And you got a fart.
Oh!
Roll down the window.
They're gonna be like, it's cold. It's 50 degrees outside.
You don't have to let it all the way down. Just crack it.
Little
So there's an escape valve for the fart.
Or even her farting and not saying nothing.
That's
right?
just
And then just
That's unpleasant. Now, okay, now that could bring up a good point.
What kinds of upholstery is it? Because if it's leather, then you're in trouble.
leather.
That actually brings up a whole other fun side discussion. We won't go too deep on it. But should you let someone know when you have to?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
only fair because
that's
it's rude if you
etiquette.
don't. I mean, you can do
Yes.
it really nice and be like, "Oops, made a poopsie," or you know, what I mean?
Right.
Say something
Right.
cute.
But like my
Like
man Rome
everybody
said, if I'm on a date with a bad, you know, and I'm trying to be cool in my little
Exactly.
Kia that didn't really cool, but you know, I'm leaning, you know, and what am I going to be like? Ooh, I had a poopsie. I can't do that.
You know, if she's the right date,
You got muscles down there,
yeah,
too.
but if she's the right
Hold
date,
it
she'll
in.
understand,
She'll
and she
understand.
might
That part.
follow back with one
Yeah.
and be like, "I got you, we good."
Absolutely. That-
I know you out there, girl. I know. I know
You gotta
she out
meet
there.
him.
That's what true love is made of.
Y'all are the best. Man, thank you for encouraging me. This is a heated debate. And this is where we're going to do it like this. The guests choose one side, and you're going to debate me on the other side.
Oh.
There's a community poll on our YouTube page. You're going to vote for who did it best, who argued their point best. Whoever wins gets a little prize. Well, I don't get a prize. Y'all get a prize if they vote for you, the fans. So let's get down to it. Y'all are going to choose a side collectively, and I'm going to debate. Domino's versus Pizza Hut. I'm gonna give y'all time to decide. Y'all gotta come do some collective. I mean, personally, I love Domino's. I've got like 30 free pizzas on.
I would say Domino's,
Yeah,
too.
me
Over
too.
Pizza Hut.
No, because Domino's gives you the spooky dookies.
all that garlic on the crust.
Yeah, that's not good for your stomach.
What?
I would say Pizza Hut.
You go. So y'all two are Domino's and you're Pizza Hut.
I'm only Pizza Hut. I'm sorry.
I'll side with Patrice and Gia and Roan go Domino's.
What are
Okay.
spooky dookies
I
for?
don't
You
know
know,
what.
like bubble guts. Like,
Diarrhea.
So you gotta fart in the car.
yeah.
That's what I got for Pizza Hut. Really? Yes.
Oh my God, which one did you go to?
See, that matters too. That matters too. Which one you
Over
go
in
to?
Lamar Park.
Yeah, no, any Domino's I've ever eaten, I'm like, oh God, no, can't do
Really?
it. But Pizza Hut,
Wow.
hashtag winning. I love Pizza Hut.
Wow.
Roan, what's your rebuttal?
Let me see. Like for me, I don't know. Domino's has just always been my thing. Get a pepperoni with jalapenos, like straight. Like,
that's what we be doing.
granted, it might hit your stomach a little later.
Yeah, but that's just because of the heat. the
Exactly,
spice.
exactly. So I just off of the flavor, like the garlicky crust and everything, I gotta go with that over pizza.
Parmesan garlic
Gia,
crust.
what is your argument for Domino's? Why
I
are they
love
winning?
their versatility. You can get salads there. You
true.
can get
A
those like
sandwich.
cinnamon twists
Yes,
there
I love
with
those.
the icing on the side.
those are
You
fire.
can get cheese inside of the crust if you want, or you can get thin crust.
Patrice, do you
And
hear
then
me?
even the regular crust has, like you said, the Parmesan garlic seasoning. And you can get garlic butter on the side with it, so you
Patrice,
can
if you
dip
know- I'm
not
the pizza crust in the butter.
Like,
And,
Okay,
and
okay.
they have salads there.
You just ran the whole menu down. Thank you, Queen.
I
Thank
love
you, Queen.
Domino's. Like,
Patrice,
don't
what
say
is
it.
your
Domino's
rebuttal
is
to
good.
that?
Yes or
my
not?
rebuttal is that Pizza Hut is